Adirondack Research Center is losing out on grant funding that was approved earlier this year. Our Plattsburgh Bureau Chief Alec Lasham tells us why and what it could mean for researchers.
Congress was able to avert a government shutdown in March, but it came at a cost for research centers like the Trudeau Institute in Saranac Lake that's no longer getting federal funding for critical upgrades.
The money that we were looking forward to try to receive, unfortunately, was left out of the bill.
William Riley is the president at the Trudeau Institute in Saranac Lake. It's a research center that's been on the forefront of infectious disease research, ranging from tuberculosis to COVID-19. He says they applied and were approved for $4.5 million through the federal government's Community Project Fund. Dollars, he says, would have gone towards update technology and even recruitment.
We wanted to recruit new faculty here to the Institute to expand the growing staff here at the Institute, but unfortunately with not receiving the funding, we're not going to be able to recruit new faculty.
He says they now have to start the application process from the beginning for the next budget. However, Riley says it's just one of the many issues the Institute is facing. In an effort to reduce costs, the National Institutes of Health in February issued a rule that would cap new or future indirect costs for grants at 15%. Riley says indirect costs deal with things like medical waste cleanup. It would be a big hit to research centers.
New York State receives $3.6 billion from the NIH for research. Cutting that indirect rate to 15% would be significant impact to all of the groups.
He says that's because research centers budget for how much funding it gets, which could leave them scrambling to find financial support. But his main concern is the long-term impact on scientific research.
Now you're turning away young scientists. Now you're turning away other individuals that would enter into this career because there is no career. And so now when the career space finally opens up and you say, oh, you know, in 10 years, oh yeah, we need 3 times as many scientists. Well, scientists just don't come out of the woodwork. They have to be trained.
A federal judge has since placed a nationwide injunction on the order. Reporting in Saranac Lake, Alec Lasham, Channel 3 News.